Mark 4:30 to 41. So, Jesus talked about the parable of the mustard seed, that the seed is small, but it grows up to have large branches, larger than all the garden plants. He talks about garden plants. And he talks about the birds of the sky can nest under its shade. So it grows to be kind of like a protection, a shelter for other species. And then the Bible wrote that he spoke to people in parable, but he was explaining everything privately to his own disciples. And then it talks about how Jesus was sleeping when the wind and the wave, when there was a fierce storm, and the boat was filling with water too, and that's why the disciple believed that they were perishing. And they woke him up, and he calmed the wind and he asked them if they have no faith. He didn't say little faith, he said no faith. And they asked each other, who is this? And I think this is before he started asking them, who do you say I am? And so at this point it seems like they still don't know, they still haven't grasped the concept that he is the Son of God. And so even though they see miracles, it didn't register to them. And another thing that took me that jumped at me today is that Jesus was in the boat. Jesus was sleeping, but it wasn't like the wind and the waves wasn't calm just because Jesus was there. It acts up, and Jesus calmed it, but that wasn't until the disciple asked. So just because we are Christian, I don't think it's mirror our life. Just because we are a Christian doesn't mean that we're not going to get any trials or tribulations. And when we ask Jesus, that's when he stepped in his own time. And so it mirrors that a Christian walk is not like one that is easy and just coasting. And so that reminded me of this, or this reminded me of that fact.